Friday Night Glory here at Standridge Stadium, wrapping up a 42-28 Ranchview win over Carter. It's a last home game of the season for you, Coach. Coach Terry Smith with me. Coach, just tell me about the win over Carter.
It's tough. You know, they're really good, and they've gotten better every single game. You know, we saw them play a little earlier this season, and they've just really gelled and started to do some things well. And, you know, they got solidified at quarterback, and, you know, they're really fast and really big, and they're really good, and we were fortunate to come out with a win.
Coach, it was 21-21 at halftime, and Michael Murphy mentioned that you had said that they weren't stopping you in offense. It was basically just mental mistakes and just errors that stopped the offense ever, if ever. I mean, just tell me what was the adjustment after halftime to get that running game going?
Well, like you said, I mean, we had 2 turnovers and 4 penalties in that in the first half. It was killing drives, and you know, we didn't really make a lot of adjustments. We kind of, you know, they came in, they did a little something different than they've been doing, and it took us a couple drives to figure out what they were doing. But then, you know, our kids remembered what to do and figured it out, and you know, they just come off the ball, they just play hard. That's more than anything else. We just ask them to keep the rules simple, come off the ball, hit people in the face, and play really hard, and that's what they did. You know, they just played hard. I'm really proud of them.
Coach, we saw the offense start a little bit slow, start the game. It couldn't really run the ball in between the tackles. It seemed like Rocket was the only person getting any yards in the first quarter until that last 66-yard touchdown catch by Michael Murphy. Can you just tell me what motivates you as an offense to just stick with the program, keep handing it off, and just running the same offensive scheme? What motivates you guys to do that?
You know, that might be the easiest question you've ever asked me, Austin, seriously, because that's what we do. We pound the rock. It's our belief that we're going to do what we do and do it well. You know, I told you earlier in an interview that every Saturday we go in, we look at all these different things, and we end up leaving going, you know, we're just going to do what we do. And, you know, we believe in our kids up front. We believe they're going to get on people and do a good job. We believe in our backs, finding the holes and making good cuts. We believe in Kedron making good reads, and when he has the opportunity, you see how explosive he can be. He makes huge plays. We believe in our kids on the outside catching the ball. You know, they just do what we do. There's no sense changing it. We put a system in, and that's the system that we believe in, or else we wouldn't be doing it. So we stay with what we do. Changing puts you in a real uncomfortable position. We'd rather our kids be comfortable and just go full speed.
Coach, you gave up the first touchdown of the game on a blocked punt. A couple of near blocks later on in the game. I'm wondering about this special teams going into Pinkston next week. Actually, it's at Wilmer Hutchins against Pinkston. I'm just curious, do you guys do anything maybe in film day tomorrow, or what are you guys going to do to adjust to that?
Well, there's nothing wrong with scheme. We just didn't execute. You know, I mean, it's just like when we were running. You know, you're asking me just a few minutes ago about running and staying with the game. It's not about scheme. It's about execution. If we're not doing what we're supposed to do, nothing works. And we didn't pick up blocks, and they came running right through, and they made the block. You know, they made the play on that, and we didn't. So we'll of course go look. We'll of course see what the problem is. You know, you fix what they're doing. You talk to the personnel, fix it. Maybe you change personnel if you got a mismatch or something. But more than anything, you just execute, and we didn't do that very well.
Coach, you had a tremendous offensive day at the end of the night. I did want to bring up one thing. Our sideline correspondent Kenny Matthews mentioned that on the touchdown run by the quarterback, that 19-yarder, there was an obvious hold that nobody called. Can you tell me about that?
Against us?
No, it was a 19-yard touchdown run, I think, on 1st and goal. The quarterback cleared and just ran straight up the middle. Theirs.
There's holds and stuff all over the field, and there's no sense in worrying about all that. It just, you know, we just have to come back from it. It's just like a fumble or anything else. You know, you just have to come back from it and continue to pound the rock and do what you're supposed to do. So, yeah, we're probably going to gripe at the refs, and we're probably going to say something, but more than anything else, if they didn't call it, they're not going to call it. I mean, no amount of griping is going to do any good. So we just ignore it and go on.
Well, Coach, you're staring into the postseason. You're obviously heading into the playoffs. We're looking forward to watching Ranchview football in the playoffs. We won't see we won't see the game next week. I'm just curious, what's your game plan heading into Friday, Saturday, and then into next Friday's game?
Just like every week, you know, we're just going to prepare as best we can. We're going to work really hard, and we're going to come out Friday night. We're going to play the guys that are across from us. We tell our kids all the time it doesn't matter who's across from us. It's as the song says, a faceless opponent. We just go after whoever shows up on the other side, and we're just going to go play hard and try and clean up some things. Obviously, we did some things tonight that need to be fixed, and we'll see who we're going to play and get ready for them and do what we do.
Well put, Coach. It's a summary of this conversation, right, Coach? Coach Terry Smith, a 42-28 win over Dallas Carter coming into Standard Stadium, a win on senior night.